Phil here, Sexy Tractor, coming with you with Greater Intentions, first Black Ops GB game. And I just slowed down the settings, I think. No, I didn't, but we're all good now. Alright, this is how we run, pretty much. Me and Chris are the flag runners. Well, Chris pretty much runs the flag primarily, and then if he dies or so, then I will take the flag and run it. But he runs with marathon, lightweight, steady aim, or hardened, I think, or sleight of hand, just depending on the game and the map. But on that note, you get pretty much just dropped there by that kid. And we're starting off pretty strong, just doing a strong push, and then we have our two people sitting back on the flag, and either the other guy, which would be prohibited in this spot, moves up and just slays as many people as he can, and just worries about killing and trying to stop their push. Then he does that, and then Ryan, trickshotting, is sitting all the way back in the spawn, doing his best to guard the flag, which he did a great job in this game of doing. And I believe he went 21 and 7 overall in the game, which is pretty good for a GB. Yeah, he was camping, he was guarding, he was playing the objective, he did what he needed to do to help the team win, which was good. And then Chris did amazing with his flag runs. When he got them big when we needed them, he just played amazing flat out. And then me, I didn't do my best. I did my best to try to guard Chris on his way there and back. I didn't do it so much. I had a good game, but I came up big when we needed. And prohibited, I'm just not too happy with him right now, so I don't feel like going into any great detail about him. But on the plus side, we have 7 people on the roster right now. Well, soon to be. Probably only 6. We're going to be getting rid of 1, just so we don't have too many people, and the XP share is closer. You get more XP share, so your GB rank goes up more. But it's the 4 starters are most likely going to be me, invulnerable, Chris, trick-shotting. See, Chris gets shots here, and then I pick him off. That's a nice play out of both of us. He called him out, and I got the kill. And then, anyway, and then it'll be trick-shotting for the third guy, and aim or punish. And depending if we're playing search, what our game types is. Ryan, trick-shotting, is probably the best search player we have, flat out. And then me and Chris are the 2 best objective players, and Abe, the person we just got back, I'm finally happy to finally have such a good player like how he is back. And then we have Punish, who is another really good slayer, and honestly, without him right now, we probably wouldn't even be a team, because he was on our team towards the end of Modern Warfare 2, and we were looking for a player and gave it up for a little bit. And we've got him, then him and Abe, both, once we got both of them back. We normally didn't play default map gen, though, in Modern Warfare 2, but we did a couple times, and we didn't do bad. But now, right now, we're doing kept the flag, and we're trying the only thing you can do is default or MLG, and I think this was an MLG one, because maps are really nice. They're legible maps. They're not stupid. But we got enough time for one last push on this round. And am I guarding right now? Okay, I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. And that push was a fail. But our 3 guys are back in the spawn right now, and prohibited gets dropped. They pull the flag. Right, I get spawn killed basically. Chris gets dropped, leaving Ryan the only guy left. I don't know what he was doing. Prohibited. This is prohibited right here. Trying to pull him off before the flag. Ryan gets a double spray, but they get the flag cap within the last 5 seconds, I think, of the round. So that was bad right there. So it was basically whoever won this next round won the game. So we were like, oh no, and whatnot, and got all upset. But luckily, we still played really good. We finished out this game. We're all still fairly, like, we're all prestiging. I know legit, LGITX. I know you probably, if you watch GB matches on YouTube, you watch him, he said this, but we're all getting, like, our pro perks that we need to play GB well with, like, lightweight pro. That's a nice one. It helps because it's one of them perks where you can rush. With lightweight and Ninja Pro combination, it's really good because you can, like, jump off stuff and not make a sound whatsoever. And then Steady Aim Pro is helpful. That was a nice guard there, and yeah, don't worry about that. Don't need to see that. And then a nice little triple spray. The famous unfulfill. Yeah, I wish, but anyway. This was a strong little outing we had just in this whole entire game, and I was so surprised. These kids, they were really good. They had like 49, I think 49K was their worst GB rank. They were all 49K plus, and we had 2 people in this game were 120K. Ryan was like 240K, and I'm like 320K. But I've been playing GB since COD 4, but I had many accounts. I quit until the ending, or like midway through the Modern Warfare 2 era, because I didn't play GB at all from the time World at War came out to the time Modern Warfare 2 came out. And then Modern Warfare 2 I didn't for another year, so I like lost my whole aspect of competitiveness in a video game after that. But now that I got a good team like this, and I'm feeling that we can play strong, and we could actually go somewhere in the world of gaming. Right now, if you didn't notice, all three of my teammates got downed, and first thing what you got to do there is just try guarding the flag. Do what you can to stay alive. Don't let them get an easy flag pull. Well, they got a flag pull anyway, but there's not much you can do when happens. When you're the only one in the spawn and you get dropped, I mean, you can't win every gunfight. You do your best. You try and do what you can. Call them out, and maybe your teammate will get them. So whatever you can do to win is what you gotta do to win. It's bad aim. Wow. That was terrible. But you gotta play as a team. Without a team, it being a team game, you're not gonna win very many matches. Me and Prohibited might have switched off here and he might have started running with Chris, because sometimes he wants a spot. That was a nice shot, but he wants that spot. If a player thinks they can do it, if they can step up and take the role, I'm gonna let them take that role, and I'll take their spot. If somebody's slacking, like at the time I was slacking, I mean, I'm playing good right now. I'm +5. Chris has reason to be negative. He's running the flag. He's doing his best to try to pull that flag and get out, which is good. As long as the people play their roles, and our worst problem is we get mad. If we don't get mad, there pretty much isn't a team that can beat us. When we get mad and like we start getting frustrated and we start yelling at each other, we play really bad. But when we stay calm and just do good, we normally win. We're 1-1. I might have said that already, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna switch over to Chris just for this last little part of the game. But as you can see, it's been a whole close game the whole time. We come up with a nice flag stop, shortened game, 36 seconds left. Chris pulls the flag, runs it through control room, right through the warehouse side, and just barely. I get dropped on the spawn on that, and we're all like spazzing out, and we got 2 people on flag. Trickshotting gets down from behind. Kid right there dives. Chris gets a freaking happy knife and shoots him again. Trickshotting spawns, picks up the flag kill. Not enough time to pull it back. Good game overall for us. So stats: 18 and 16 Chris with 3 caps, which is what you gotta do. Ryan 14 and 10. Me 16 and 14, and Prohibited 12 and 19. Whatever works. Good game overall. Nice team effort out of us. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe.